Greetings, beloved angels of eternal light. Today is the most powerful and auspicious day. My heart is full and feeling fully activated. It is Kin 194, the crystal chamber of timelessness of the white crystal wizard. The day of 2222 peace portal. So happy galactic portal of peace. And we're feeling this through our sacred vessel, our sacred temple, the physical vessel, the rainbow bridge. We are the rainbow tribe, fully activated now. The crystal arcs of the Pleiadian star nation are here with us now. They are in your heart center. You can feel it now if you silence the mind and feel the crystal sacred vibration. I've been getting the chills through my body the last 10 minutes, feeling the activations. I was feeling the sacred divine feminine. I'm going to try to pull this off today. With these energies coming in, these waves. It's even a challenge to stay in this vessel to speak. But we're doing it, brothers and sisters of the light. We are here now with the latest transmission from our divine sister of the light, Unity Grace. I posted it on our Facebook page of Prime Disclosure, so check that out. There's many activations and transmissions through her divine feminine voice, through the information coming through her channel, through her vessel, through her avatar. But I paused it now to do this transmission so I can get it out today. Last night, with the light blasts coming in through the central sun, through the solar system, through our solar plexus, the umbilical cord, through the rainbow serpent energies and the feathered serpent of the divine masculine, we are fully connected now. And last night, from the higher realms, my higher self was transmitting the healing and peace transmissions through the vibrating palms, through the palms of vibration. You can feel them coming through the central portal in the palms of your hands, the sacred palm, as the palms connect to the solar plexus. Into our eyes, look into your hands, look into your palms, and feel the energy that's pulsing through your sacred vessel, through your crown. You may feel the chills, you may feel the heart expansion, the sacred energy flowing through your arms, your legs, your spine, through the central channel, from your crown to the base of the spine, the Hoi Yin, from the Bai Hui to the Hoi Yin, Bai Hui at the top, Hoi Yin at the lower, the Yin and the Yang come together, the fire and the waters, the eagle and the condor flying freely now, fully connected, fully activated. Aho, aho, aho. Meteako Yasin, Meteako Yasin, Meteako Yasin. I do love you, my rainbow tribe, and I know, and we know, as a collective, why Yeshua Christos wept for humanity for the same reason that I am weeping for the love of all beings, all humanity, and all life in all realms, here now through this heart center, and feel the love and the light of source energy in this glorious life, this glorious light, here now in this body, in this mind, in this spirit. Three Dantians, the Trinity, come together in the middle, in the center, merging all timelines, clearing the false, resolving the separation programming, the separation frequency, as we merge together in unity consciousness, in one light and one life, here now, in this eternal now. We had more white columns and the rainbow frequency in today's Schumann charts. I'll put that at the end of the video. We had a Schumann frequency blast today. There were 2 series of twin peaks that lasted about 9 hours from 1 to 9:30 UTC. The first was around 55 hertz and raised to 60 in rapid succession. Then the second series lasted about 2 hours, starting at 7:30. 730, there's the 73, the 73, into the 37, Heaven on Earth, merging the unconscious with the conscious, the unmanifest with the manifest, the power with the force, the yin with the yang. And from 7:30, starting at 7:30, within a few minutes, several minutes, it reached the power of 57. And after about 45 minutes at 8:15, the power of 42 hertz. And after the last movement, the calm returned. So this synchronicity, the third day in the row, 122, the 2222, third day in a row, we are having power 56 hertz at 9 UTC, 16 on the chart's timeline. And this was after 14 hours of complete calmness at 1 UTC. That's the still point, that 0 point. So we're really feeling these energies from the highest peak into the low valleys and everything in between. We had 141, 141 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the past 24 hours. The largest 5.6, and there's the 56. We see that again with the 56 hertz, 5.6 in Manisa, Turkey. And Turkey is the location of a Stargate, ancient civilizations. We also had Iran, 5.2, also another Stargate. Puerto Rico with the Stargates, the gateways, multiple today, 3.0s, 3.4. Argentina, all these Stargates fully opening, fully being activated, 4.8 Argentina. Several Aleutian Island, 3.2s. Alaska, 3.9. And a 4.6 in the Aleutian Islands. And that's up by the northern rim of the Ring of Fire, which is on the Aleutian Trench between Russia and Alaska, just under the Bering Sea, the Bering Strait. And if you look at the map, you'll see how close the U.S. and Russia, there's only about 50 miles based on the key, 50 miles in between Alaska and the most western point of Alaska and the eastern point of Russia, which there were talks of them building a bridge between the two worlds, the east and the west. And we also had a 5.1 on Easter Island, which is another portal, another massive gateway portal to the higher dimensions, to the non-physical. So all these portals are being activated, being open. The gateways are fully open now. In between worlds, the veil is lifting, the veil is thinning, the veil is releasing. No more separation, no more deceptions, no more lies. This is the revelation where all is being revealed. 5-5 just came through. 55. The star nations coming through. Today's first transmission is from Gillian Macbeth Louthan, the star intelligences of the new Christ codes. As the universe expands to fit its magnificent self, it asks all of its creations to become more as well, to receive more, to create more, to be more. It pushes itself past previous potentials. A great cosmic pulse beats within the galactic heart and is felt within the heart of all that lives. Declarations of expansion are heard loud and clear through time and space. Every thought is a timepiece that commands your immediate attention. Each minute that passes is as a cosmic gift certificate to be spent at the place of choice on the street of desire. Quantities and denominations of this gift certificate are structured and defined to fit Earth and her life credits. As the pulse of light strengthens in proportion to desired outcomes, it moves its awareness forward through time to look at each and every one of its creations, seeing how they are spending their life force wisely or foolishly, benefiting the all or just paying homage to self. If seen as beneficial, then higher denominations of light are added to the cosmic credit limit. What is less than in time and value is also multiplied and expanded. Choices are blatantly seen for what they will reap. Hiding anything is not an option. An evolutionary wavelength in direct proportion to the Creator's pulse is felt on a cellular level within the biocircuitry of all that has life. Time, once obstructed, is seen for its flexibility. Bending forward or back takes the same energy. As mankind changes his awareness of what space and time is, he will release himself from the shackles of the past choices which continue to restrict. The molecules of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness are ever marching forward through time and space without hesitation. Outcomes are designed by the species as it chooses to move forward or stay put. Mankind has the innate ability to become as the masters he energetically bows down to. The graven image is changed permanently. Receiving the Christ power is the key to this truth. As what came before comes again, stars and galaxies live within the human body and DNA. They are stellar captives of matter who ask to be set free, to become what they were born to be. Let the universe living within you become its true value as you seek to understand your true value. The universe is moving forward with or without you. New programs and determined properties of bioluminescence creations are coming to the surface of time, creating new opportunities for the light to express itself. Completion of the old programs begins quickly as the new codes are issued to humanity via the cosmic pulse. Those who earnestly seek will be lifted on high. All is amplified as it ebbs and flows. Thought forms of light are ingathered, re-evaluated, and dispatched to create new worlds. All will be accountable of how they have spent their light. In the past, spiritual gifts have been stunted as many types of energies competed with man for his space and perpetual time. As gravity, electromagnetic, and other energies tied to the old policy shift, they do not adhere to the rules of earthly physics. Scientific laws are fragmented and repositioned as space and time and earth amend. Energy is transferred back and forth through time and between stellar initiation points. Humanity releases the need for spatial order as it dances to a new reverberation of time. Electro and biochemical imprints have been transferred into sacred housings. A great gift awaits those that have been strong enough to stand the path of light during its involution and evolution. The gifts of what is holy will come to a place of saturation and ripeness. Light consciousness from a freestanding source will be transmitted, allowing a higher intelligence to be imbued upon those that seek to know. Old ways of thinking will be dissolved and many outdated limitations with them. New thought forms will generate at an excelled speed, giving life to all thought and words. An arc of light will be used to join other star intelligences that are aligned with the new Christ codes. Divine seeds that have been afraid to sprout now take root in this higher ambience of light that houses a deep universal love. By living in a place of light, wearing a garment of love, humanity will be able to move past the space-time fence to a place of new energy codes which will bring a fulfillment that cannot be attained any other way. Messengers of light in spiral form come to liberate man from a linear existence, opening doors of time, past and present, so humanity can get a clear look at the choices to be made. Star keys are given in response to an outcry from the future that humanity needs another chance to prove itself worthy of this light. Mankind will once again be shown how to save itself from a self-induced bleak future. From the quantumawakening.com. And through that transmission, again, massive waves of energy flowing through my spine and through the limbs, the arms, and the legs. Massive chills and waves of energy. The angelic frequency, the angelic energies coming in fully now. And from Elaine DiGiorgio, message from Ra, sitting in the sacred I Am presence, connecting with my higher self and with beloved Ra, and he brings forth the following message. Dear children, I, Ra, come forth this day through my beloved to share great news, and I come forth with love and peace to speak with you of the many shifts that is coming forth. You and your planet are undergoing a unique and wondrous transition in your spiritual evolution at this time. You are preparing for a quantum leap unlike any that has ever occurred before. In order to help you understand this more fully, I must first tell you about the orbit of the entire galaxy around the great central sun of all that is. Just like your solar ring, our term for a solar system, orbits around the galactic center, the galaxy itself moves through space in the form of continual connecting circles like a great cosmic spiral. At the completion point of a multi-billion-year single circular orbit around the great central sun, our galaxy connects diagonally to the next ring on the great cosmic spiral. When this diagonal move from one ring of the great cosmic spiral to the next takes place, all of the planets, solar systems, and their inhabitants simultaneously take an initiatic step into a new evolutionary cycle. This is occurring now. You are not only at the end of a 26,000-year Earth-Sun Pleiadian cycle, the entire Pleiadian system, which includes this solar ring, is at the end of a 230 million-year orbit around the galactic center, and the entire galaxy is at the completion of its infinitely longer orbit around the great central sun. Just before the end of 2012, Earth underwent a spiritual and physical house cleaning corresponding to what have commonly been called the Earth changes. These changes, which have already begun, intensify both externally and internally as your solar ring moves deeper into the photon band, a high-frequency cosmic emanation from the galactic center. You have been in and out of the edges of this photon band for a few years now, and after the year 2000, your Earth went into full immersion, preparing for the shift in 2012. Your Earth is in the midst of a great transition period which began in 2012, and we anticipate that will conclude in 2026, by which it is planned to move the Earth into the golden age of light. There will be in the run-up to this great event many events taking place, and your Earth is about to embark on an event that hath been planned, but an event that has not been like any other. Great changes are about to occur within the governments upon your Earth. There is about to be a little shake, a ripple. There are some struggles at this time, and those that are of a lower density will see these changes a great threat and will do what they can to derail. The energy is intense within the cosmos at this time, and many are getting a little confused with the energy, a little overwhelmed, and we are doing what we can to stabilize the energy. There are great cosmic shifts unfolding, and many planetary and star alignments have occurred that have brought a little disruption to the Earth as a planet. This is why the floods, earthquakes, changes in land masses, volcanic eruptions, and finally a complete pole shift that recently took place on your Earth. We have now entered a time of the galactic solar initiation of Earth as a mystery school and home for the cities of light can now finally take place. You who now live on Earth must choose whether or not you are ready to become spiritually responsible human beings in order to carry out the work and move the Earth to the next stages in her ascension process. It is now time for all of you ascended souls, ascending souls, Lightworkers, Wayshowers, Starseeds, and Earth Angels to step forth now in the work that you have come forth to Earth to do at this time. I am Ra, and I speak through Elaine this day, 22-1. And the image in this video today is an image of the blue beings, the Blue Alliance, through the Ra Collective, the Ra Energy, the Winged Nation, the Bird Nations. So feel the energy that's coming through. See the blue and the red, fire in the waters, the fire rising up, and the sacred feminine downward flow of the blue waters into the depths of the black, the unconscious merging with the conscious, bridging two worlds as the sacred lotus blossoms out the crown. You feel the crown, the byway opening fully, the top of the skull, the sacred peak. And today from Richard Rudd, the Gene Keys Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA, the Pulse Gene Key 41, the Prime Emanation, January 23rd through January 27, 2020. Current world theme, Gene 41, Fantasy, Anticipation, Emanation, All we can do is follow the emanation of our love. This is the revolution inside our being. It's a process that's going on in many of us now, making us more and more uncomfortable, and that's a good thing. It's a mystical cleansing of the emotional system, and it's why many people who begin working with the gene keys quickly lose a lot of weight and others fill out to just the right amount. We're coming into balance because we're throwing out old genetic patterns. It's about pruning back our desire nature because the solar plexus center needs a new kind of environment. It needs a cleaner, more open environment, less cluttered with old frequencies. One day we'll return to the source. It won't happen because of anything we do, but because of our particular story has found its way home. All we can do is follow the emanation of our love. We think we're traveling into the future, but we're really traveling back to the beginning. Excerpt from the 64 Ways. Gene Key 41 of Emanation, Anticipation, Fantasy. It is the difference between genius and non-genius. Genius manifests, while non-genius dreams. And from the I Ching 41, decrease, mountain reflected in the lake below. Let the mind settle to reveal true wisdom of the next journey. Emanation is stillness within bliss. Anticipation is restrained vitality. Fantasy is stressful dissatisfaction. The appreciation of elation. Action is appropriate if one's sacrifice is sincere. The superior man, in accordance with this, restrains his wrath and represses his desires. From the ancient text of the I Ching, the Book of Change, or the Book of Fortune. And from Elizabeth Peru, in a few days the moon will appear dark and will be new. You have considered how you respond to the full and the new moon? Do you have preference for one over the other? In my experience, the actual moon phase that you were born under has a lot to do with it. For example, if you were born around the time of a full moon, you may find that you love full moons. They help you come alive and you feel in your element under them. It's easier for you to let go and release. Likewise, you may find that you're more challenged by the new moon, as it's a time for pulling in, opposite to your natural flow. What moon cycle were you born under, and how do you feel it influences you at the new or full moon? This week's new moon is also the lunar new year of the metal rat. From ElizabethPeru.com, and we'll speak more about the year of the metal rat coming up in the future transmissions. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 194, White Crystal Wizard. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its key words are cooperation, dedication, and universalize. Crystal energy is all about working together, finding your like-minded people, and evolving as a group. Think of a hive of bees or a pack of wolves. They survive and thrive because of working together. Ironically, we live in an age where everyone seems bent on detaching themselves from the herd, yet we've never been so overpopulated. Wouldn't it be sensible to cooperate with each other to solve our problems? Today is the White Wizard, and it represents enchantment, receptivity, and timelessness. We are always in for a fun ride when Wizard rules the day. You never quite know what to expect. Sometimes he puts us under a spell, and it's not until the next day you realize what happened. If you tune into the energy, you can be a wizard and be charming and use enchantment to your advantage. As it is the Crystal Wizard, try getting together with others to create some communal enchantment. And from Christina Papagiorgio, White Crystal Wizard, Kin 194, 22 January 2020, 2222 Peace Portal, 22-1-2020, 22-1-22, 4-1-4, equal 9, 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder 22, 22 Gateway, building a foundation of peace in our communities, 4 Angelic Earth Structure Form, 9 Destiny, Compassion, Service Endings, Kin 194 equal 14 equal 5. Change, transformation, freedom, liberation. Another powerfully magical day. In this 3-day power portal, 20 to 22 January, of awakening, clarity, and building a new foundation of peace, for our planet. And it's no coincidence, of course, the synchronicity of these 3 days, 20, 21, 22, at being around the 60 hertz 5D frequency in the Schumann resonance manifestation. Day 12 in the blue night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are connecting and cooperating with our common unities or communities in a crystal clear manner of communication in order to seed the highest potential of New Earth, reprogramming our minds with the new dreaming codes of peace, joy, and abundance. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm, action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, mental realm. The other two mental tones are tone 4, self-existing, and tone 8, galactic. Yesterday we focused on dissolving and releasing any blocks in order to liberate our dreams of abundance. Through the space and freedom engendered by the spectral phase of dissolution and release, new space is created for something new to emerge. At the crystal level of mind, we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. Today we are joining and merging with other minds through the power of our hearts and minds, being receptive to the needs of our communities or common unities. The Crystal Wizard is dedicated to creating these new 5D communities through the unified power of cooperative alliances. We are reprogramming Gaia's crystalline grid to a much higher octave of pure consciousness through telepathy and our heart connections, so focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. A day of greater connection to each other through our precious hearts and highest collective minds, and to Mother Gaia. A brilliant day for thinking, networking, meeting with like minds, and finding brilliant solutions. Today you can effortlessly connect to the white magnetic wizardry planetary grid that is ready and at your disposal. We can access these potent energies through being in a hyper-receptive mode of anchoring with a deep receptivity to many dimensions. This requires stillness and attunement in order to conduct and flow these energies through your vessel. The power of enchantment can be utilized to fuel your dreams and creations through shamanic, ritual, ceremony, and spellcasting today. Make sure you say this or something better with no harm to none, preferably for the benefit of us all on a planetary level. Visualize all open hearts connecting to this planetary grid through the crystalline network and send waves of peace, love, joy, and prosperity as a pulse, flowing through the grid to all connected hearts. See us united as one planetary family, building and fully grounding this 2222 peace code through Nova Gaia's foundation. Today's question is, how can I connect and cooperate within my community to magically build the new foundation of peace and prosperity on our planet? Divine blessings for enchantingly beautiful connections through magic and miracles today. Namaste in Lakek Alakin, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. And from the Dream Spell Journey by Volum Votan and Balonik, Kin 194, the Crystal Chamber of Timelessness. A divine 2222 through 3333 synchronization. 36 Zolkin since the opening of Zakbu Ajah's sarcophagus. Today occurs another remarkable synchronization between the real-time ancient Maya Zolkin and the dream-time Galactic Maya dream spell, which is manifesting in 3D and 4D time through the current year 2020 and the 13 moons count. Today is coded 2222 because it is the day 22 of 2020, a year coded by the master number 22 because 2020 reduces to 2222 in numerology. Also note that the day 22 of the current dream spell year of the magnetic wizard was coded by kin 22. Number 22 contains the double power of 11. 1111, which equals 11 plus 11 is 22. Today is also coded 3333. It corresponds to Moon 7, Day 13. Therefore, today is coded by 713, 713, and the 13 moons count. And that's the 73 energy again, the 73 and the 37. This is exactly the 7.13, 713 code of the Master Kin 33. Resonant Skywalker, Tone 7, Seal 13. The combined power of Volume Kin 11 plus Balonic Kin 22, Kin 33, master numbers in the dream spell. In the same way, the current 7th moon is coded by the Master Kin 33 according to the 260 moon count introduced by Volume Votan and Balonic in the 20 tablets. Dreamtime Crystal Wizard Kin 194. Today's Kin 194 is 12 Wizard, mark the opening of the sarcophagus lid of the Maya queen Adzakbu-Ajah, the wife of Pakal, who was buried in Temple 13, Lakama, Palenque. According to the INAH Mexico, her tomb was discovered on 16 May 1994, Kin 178, and her sarcophagus lid was lifted on June 1st, 1994, Kin 194. Therefore, today marks the completion of 36 galactic spins. 36 Zolkin equal 36 times 260 days since the opening of the sarcophagus. Precisely in the same year, 1994, of the discovery, Jose and Lloydine Arguelles, Volume Votan and Balonic, transcribed the Telectanon of Pakal Votan and designed the Telectanon, the Game of Prophecy. For the same reason, the year 1994 corresponds to the first year of prophecy, and it was coded by Kin 144, Magnetic Seed. Exactly within the realm of Telectanon, the archetype of Balonic, Kin 122, represents the white stone, which is the crystal. Therefore, the Balonic archetype symbolizes the feminine crystal wizard, Kin 194, of the Telectanon's crystal prophecy. In the same way, the archetypal mother of dream spell, Lloydine Balonic, was also the alpha female wizard of the original Earth Wizards 1999. Therefore, she represents the Crystal Lady. 12-ish equals Kin 194. In this special night wave spell of dreaming, which symbolizes the dream spell realm. Real-time 5 Lamat, 5 Venus. The Maya sign is equivalent to 5 star, Kin 148 in the dream spell count. According to the inscriptions of the Pyramid Temple of King Pakal, the Zolkin date of 5 Lamat marked his ascension to the throne at 12 years old. This event was registered on the long count day 9.9.2.4.8, equivalent to 26 or 27 July, 6:15 a.m. The same event is also recorded on the oval tablet of the White Room of the Throne at Palenque's palace. This tablet depicts Pakal's coronation ceremony, which is performed by his mother, the Queen Sak Kuk White Quetzal. The Zolkin sign of 5 Lamat also refers to the enigmatic inscription of the future return of Pakal on the distant long count date of LC 1.0.0.0.0.8 on 5 Lamat, equivalent to 23 to 24 October 4772 AD. The future return prophecy is inscribed on the passage 13 of the west tablet of Pakal's Pyramid Temple, and it will mark 80 calendar rounds since Pakal's ascension to the throne on 5 Lamat. Note, the real-time dream-time harmonization has been occurring since the beginning of the last leap year, 29 February 2016. This special window will come to an end on the next leap year marker, 29 February 2020. Therefore, today marks the last synchronization between Kin 194, opening of Zakbu's sarcophagus, and the significant Maya sign of 5 Lamat, 5 star, equal Kin 148. Unified time, Dreamtime Kin 194 plus Real-Time Kin 148 equal 342 minus 260 equal Kin 82, self-existing wind. The combined power of the Telektanon primordial archetypes, Pakal Votan Kin 60 plus Balone Icke Kin 22 equal Kin 82, 2757 real-time Telektanon, 2858. According to the post-2012 to 2013 new transmission of Telektanon included in the work by English author Gar Magusa, 1919 and 3333, the Maya sign of 5 Lamat is also the bearer of the original real-time Telektanon. Therefore, 5 Lamat marks all the vectors of the real-time Telektanon, where each unit is equivalent to 1 Zolkin of the Maya Hobbs year, 260 times 365 days. Precisely 520 days ago, 2 Zolkin ago on 20 August 2018, the sign of 5 Lamat marked the 27th calendar round since Pakal's ascension to the throne. It also marked the 57th calendar round since the initiation of the real-time Telektanon by Ukish Chan, the founder of the Palenque dynasty, the Olmec. Therefore, today is the completion of the 2 Zolkin and the 28th calendar round since Pakal's ascension to the throne, and also the 2nd Zolkin of the 58th calendar round since the initiation of the real-time Telektanon. The Telektanon transmission is crystal clear. The archetypal twin of Kin Pakal is the White Queen, Zakbu Ajah, feminine crystal wizard. The future return prophecy of Pakal is the lover's reunion with his archetypal twin in the real-time Telektanon. The Queen, Zakbu, was not a fictitious nickname but a real historical matriarch of the Maya, who was fully inscribed on the main monuments of Lakama, Palenque. As the Maya decipherments indicate, the Queen Zakbu was a special holder of the white lineage of Balone Icke, Kin 22, within the luminous white dynasty of Lakama. This is the original narrative of the galactic Maya cosmology. The dream time is real. It is a mirror of the Maya real time. Telektanon is the mother of all prophecy. 22, 3. 3333, 22 January 2020, NS1.32.7.13, Kin 194, White Crystal Wizard. The code for the day, the mantra is, I dedicate in order to enchant. Universalizing receptivity, I seal the output of timelessness. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of death. With these intense waves coming in and these activations and upgrades, let us know in the comments below this video what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, what you see shining through for the new earth, through the new world. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below the video. And I'd also like to thank everyone joining us on the mission for the Healing Retreat Center, the blueprint for healing retreats and sustainable communities. The first are visions showing us in Ecuador, South America. You can learn more about this. Visit us at primedisclosure.com and click Tao de Ecuador at the top of the page. So thank you for joining me today, beloved being of light. I love you all. Namaste.